Good evening, everybody. Hope you are doing well. Hope life has got you in a wonderful situation and hope your Tuesday was fantastic. My name is Tall Grant, and it is my joy to welcome you to an evening of Final Fantasy VI Worlds Collide and the Ultros League Underground. Anyway, we're going to see if we can get everything working like we need to here, but, well, let's see, the thing about that is, all right, so let's see if we can figure out why this doesn't want to work, and I bet you I know why. Let's get SNI turned on. That'll probably fix everything. There we go. Tracker looks good. And let's see if we can get Stats Companion going. Retrying in 1 second. Suit Gal, Draco, Interceptor, and Arvis. Beautiful. Hi, everybody. It's also supposed to be Final Fantasy IV a lot here, but we're still working Worlds Collide, and we're going to do my Ultros Underground seed tonight live for you, which is good training for me because it makes me concentrate and practice a little bit more and puts a little bit more on it. But before we get started, hello to everybody on this late night on a Tuesday. Hi, Wrath G, Taylor Swifting, Rybon, and Concuss Gamer. It's good to see all of you. Hope you're doing well. Best wishes are to our friend Wrath G, who I think had good things happen today. Don't want to get too much into his personal information, but we can all send thumbs up and happy thoughts because I think things went well for him. And other than that, I think we're going to get this thing started momentarily. So let's take a quick look at our configuration and setup and make sure it's what we want. We want memory cursor, and I like playing on 4. I like the basic blue for the setup here. All right, so this has been a little frustrating and disappointing. I kind of need to have a bit of a memory, not a memory, but an attitude adjustment for how I'm handling Worlds Collide, because I have to remember I'm a new player at this. Ultros League is harder than Moogle Cup was, and I got a lot of climbing and a lot of work to do to get better. So it'd be nice to not finish last, but that's not going to be our judgment thing. Completing the seed is probably the most important thing. Learning lessons is the next most important thing for it. And once we have those kind of things in hand, I would really love to be sub 95. That's about the player I think I am right now if I'm playing a seed and playing it well. Avoid wiping and avoid being too inefficient in things. But that's what we're going to kind of shoot for. We're going to try to make some good decisions, try not to slow down too much, and slow down and read carefully and think carefully rather than just over menu and do dumb things. So with that, Harry Wrath, good job. Wrath, I think you've equipped that enough times I need to get it where you can pull the command, so I will make sure you're updated for that for next time. So, all right, you know what? In fact, Wrath, I'm going to give you a freebie to get that right now. With the other good news you told me earlier today, you at least deserve that. So give me 1 second. Let's get to Trigger Fire. Hop in here. Log in with the Twitch. Wait for it to redirect. Sometimes Trigger Fire is quite slow and it gets kind of annoying. We're going to do it over here where it makes me look professional, like I'm looking at the camera. Assuming Trigger Fire wants to actually be helpful about this. Can almost see the commands. There's the Magicite command. Okay. That's in there. And it's currently saving. And then we should be able to refresh it. You should be good to go. All right. Once per stream, you got the free one too there, Wrath. Just do Magicite, and it's all yours whenever you like. And do not do it now, because you may want it later. Alrighty. So, anyway, we're going to read carefully. We're going to make good choices, and we're going to try and not to showboat, not to do anything dumb, but play smart, not panic, and try to be decent at Kefka. The Kefka fight's probably one of the worst places where I lose time. And we'll just see if I can find ways to do better with it. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Yeti. Yeti is strong. You know Magitech and your magic power sucks, but your vigor's good, and you're going to be a decent mage. That's awesome. Okay. And Yeti gets the Moogle Charm because the Moogle's charming. 20 seconds is not bad for me. It'd be nice to get that to like 16. That's what I see the pros do, but taking the time to read and think about it. So what I saw in there is Magitech is, on the one hand, so good to have in a lot of ways. On the other hand, his magic power stinks. But if Celis presents herself, we will definitely go Magitech's saving up. And for now, it's probably the best sort of damage, particularly because I believe Mog has health. Okay, Doom Darts, Empty, Tincture, Tonic, Tonic, Hyper Wrist. So I don't usually do let's go get the free Moogle check, because I'd rather save the walking and do all that in one fell blow, and I think that's going to be the plan again tonight, because we have Sabin. Ooh. Well, isn't that fun? Holy cow. Okay, we're going to have to see who can equip that Illumina, but that's also a nice solution to a lot of problems. We'll take some smoke bombs. I like buying potions, but I spent too much money on them. Okay, what did we get that we can sell? Definitely not that Illumina, but the Debilitator can go. Probably the Doom Darts. I want the money, and I don't have anybody that's guaranteed to use it. I have the Illumina. I don't care. 3 green cherries, 3 softs. Call it good. I bought more potions than I probably should have this early. I should have saved that money, particularly if something like the... something's going to pop up here like earrings, which they don't, so that helps. Okay. Fire Skein is neat. I just got off a seed that had a throw on it, and so I spent most of the seed looking for Fire Skeins, and it bugged me. Okay. So we have some really big power. We have somebody solved for endgame, because I guarantee we'll find someone eventually who can use that Illumina, so that's really good. I mean, if I had one, that's where I'd keep it. That being said, I have a Lord of the Rings sword hanging on my wall, so I don't know how much room I have to judge. Good to see a chakra. Egg. Okay. Yeah, get dancy in. Hey, Taco. And a hero ring. But no, I got a full replica of Anduril as a wedding gift from my wife, from Mrs. Tallgrant, when we got married. So, isn't that great? And I actually also have the scabbard somewhere, but scabbard doesn't display anywhere near as nicely as we keep the sword out. Okay. Feels a little slow with all this looting, but I kind of want the money, and it never has really hurt me. I've been hurt by underlooting. I've never really been punished too badly with overlooting. It just costs time, and I wanted to go to this item shop. So, dried meat, that's good. That covers us in case Gal shows up. I'll take that, and I'm going to take about 6 warps, maybe 7. No, 6 warp stones, good. Okay, still have not seen Phoenix Downs or tents. But we're also trying to get going as quick as we can. All right, so we're going to do South Figaro, and we're going to go to Zen, and we're going to call our shopping good at that point. And then we can start thinking about what we want to do. I'm really curious if we're going to find anything the Yeti can equip. Just because I'd love to have him go do some work for me while I still have him in the party. Like, that Striker, I think, is, if he can equip it, that's a really good thing for him. Crystal Mail's neat, too, if the right person can get it. This is a good time to find earrings. Earrings, great. What can we sell to get earrings? Nutkin suit can go. That actually covers our earrings. Beautiful. Probably didn't necessarily need 4, but I'd rather have a couple extra and not worry about it. I have shamelessly stolen this opening through here from our good friend, Jazer, because I like grabbing this one, and I don't like the time to get to the one in the basement of the other house. Maul Ninja Katana. Interesting. Okay, don't have eye drops yet. Potions I have. Sleeping bags. Let's see. Take 6 sleeping bags for now, and that'll do it. Little nervous about stuff because we've only got so many sleeping bags and I don't have Phoenix Downs, and those are kind of important. Ice Shield for sale is worth knowing about. Doom Darts. Enhancer can be only Yeti. Interesting. And the Enhancer's a really nifty item, but none of the right people benefit from it. Alright, so we want to have something resembling power, so we want to do at least 1, probably 2 checks if we can before we go. So Collapsing House is the ultimate destination for us to get something. But then what to do, because Yeti doesn't have any free checks. Yeti doesn't have free checks. Mog doesn't have free checks. You know, there's nothing wrong with just having one check done, but we really would like to have an Esper or a Shield or something to be teaching us some magic. And we can let Yeti roll for a little while, but that's not going to be a permanent solution for this seed. But just keep collecting right now. Diamond Vest. It's sparkly. Free elixirs are good. The X potions are nice, especially if we end up in Atma country later. Moogle suit. Put that on Mog. Make him Moogle in a Moogle. Gravrod will be sold for money. So we're gonna hope for the 2 Espers out of Zen Thief and then out of the collapsing house. Empty. Gauntlet. Really nice if we get to have a VK user. There's our free ice shield. I always seem to feel like if you see it for sale, you can find it for free down here. I don't know, it seems superstitious, but it seems to work out that way a lot. Somebody kept a spare one down here, and we're going to be out of here before 7 minutes. That's also pretty awesome, and we have most of our things. We're still missing our Phoenix Downs, though, so that's a problem. Okay, if it's under 30k, we probably buy it. But we're going right to the World of Ruin one, and so it's just a question of what else we can do. What do you have? 53. That's a lot. We're going to take our chances at the other places selling it cheaper. Your relic shop is not impressive. Okay, get out my way. What do you have today? A Magus hat. Okay, we got people who can wear that, but I gotta sell something for it. Alright. Okay, I can get rid of this heel rod, and I can get rid of that grab rod, and I'll probably get rid of the Dragoon boots, as fun as they are. Okay. That'll be beneficial for both of them because they're both probably going to benefit from some magic stuff. Okay, weapon shop. You have Pearl Rod, which I want. You also have Fire Rod, which I want, but I don't know if I can buy that with the fact that I have another purchase coming up. So we're going to remember the Fire Rod's there, and that might be a path toward good times for us. Do you have Phoenix Downs? You do. Awesome. What can I sell? Rage Ring is fun for the Yeti, so we want to keep that. Pearl Rod, Diamond Vest can go. Okay. That's more than enough to get me through the seed. I didn't even look through the rest of this stuff here. Having a remedy is not bad. Eye drops we got. Okay. This is a safety save just in case we run into something stupid here with, whatchamacallit, with the Doom Gaze check, the Search the Skies. Okay, pretty close. Okay, let's see if we can get 2 checks done here. Yeah, work seems to do that. I mean, blacksmithing, I got into watching Forged in Fire, and blacksmithing seems super cool. It's one of those things where if I had infinite time, I would love to do it, but I know that I don't have the time to put into it, that you really need to learn to do something like that well, and that's something that you don't want to half-ass your way through. Little shaky house, but free Phoenix Down is fine. Just grabbing some more loot is good. We're not going to open the monster box. Fake mustache is cool. Makes me look like a Luigi. The ribbon is neat, but I might sell that also just because it's worth a lot of money. Okay, I have next to no cash, so that's a problem, especially if they want a lot of for whatever Zen Thief is selling, but it's definitely an Esper, so I'd love to get my hands on it. Aura Lance is going to be sold. It is always disappointingly crappy, and I'm just going to get the money rather than be unhappy about it. You know, I just need to see how much I need before I sell. Ugh. That's cheaper, but it's an Esper, and I really want an Esper because I don't have anything yet. So, let's see what we can get. Do we have enough that we can sell? Moogle suit can go. Nutkin suit can go. Our Lance sells for a lot of money, and that's enough for us to go buy it. Peace Ring is cool. Cherub down. Okay, nothing that great there. 42k is the cheaper price, and we want it. And it's Golem. Worth every freaking gold piece. Let's just check for a white shirt. Don't see that there. And we're going to look for sundries in this other shop that we probably can't afford. Okay, nothing there. We know where those fire rods are. I wouldn't mind picking one or two of those up later, but we should be able to get through without it. Class shop. Revivify sleeping bags. We'll take a few sleeping bags. Shurikens. We're going to also buy a bunch of those because we can. And 3 echo screens, so I missed those earlier. That's awesome. Beautiful. Thank you, Taco. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Best wishes to all of Taco fam. Okay. So we're going to go level in Imperial Camp. I think that's a fairly safe set of checks. We're going to go find out who can equip our stuff. We're going to rely pretty heavily on Yeti to get things done here. And we'll see what happens. All right. So the first question is going to be who can use the Illumina. We'll arrange... Okay, there's our Illumina, and only Sabin can take it, but that's fine. Sabin is actually really strong. Okay. You're going to learn this because we want you to be doing stuff. You can have this Magus hat. I don't think there's anything else for you. You can wear the Stunner. That's awesome. Good for you. Okay. You get earrings. You get earrings. You are going to get an Experience Egg and a Hero Ring. We're gonna leave that on for you, and we're gonna give you a Hyper Wrist for right now. And what's Golem teach you? Golem's just gonna teach you Shell and Float and Stamina. Still better than nothing, but you're gonna be learning Ice too. We have more than enough sources of damage. We are off the ground. Let's go do some stuff. Thank you very much, Wrath. Wrath, I hope you don't mind me talking about the stuff you were telling me about earlier. If you want me to shut up about it, I will. But otherwise, I'd like to send good things your way. So, and since you mentioned it publicly in chat, I didn't feel like it was a huge secret. All right, let's see what we can do here. Might be better with Magitech than what we're doing here, but we'll see. How about a little fire, Buffalax? Wrath had a injury to his wrist. He had surgery today. That sounds like was very successful. That's great news. We love hearing that kind of stuff. Okay, what's here? Another Impy. This is a good chance of being an Esper. It's not guaranteed, but there's a good chance. Okay, this is a little scarier. We have a little lightning. Let's heal the party because we've gotten some levels. Good Yeti. Well, that was like sandblasting a soup cracker. Okay, we've done this fight once already. Aha, you need MP, giant jerk. Good Mog. Shake it, Mog. Ouch. Glad we healed. Hey, I approve of band concert for kids, Chaser. You do that. Okay, I'm a little nervous after the way that missile played out, so we're going to go ahead. Grab our potions. Just make sure we don't have a weird death here. This dude is life potable. Though I think the preferred thing to do is actually dump Revivify on him. Don't die. Take that, undead boy. That should be some decent magic too. There's Shell and Float, but I did not see Ice 2 come through from Mog yet. Well, we just need a Genji glove now. We have 2 Illuminas. Let's go. Alright, this is a dumb way to go. We want to keep doing the save-in checks for a little while here because we can. So let's stop wasting time like that, Grant. Okay. So not planning to do any magic. We're not going to worry about magic, but we are going to drop a potion or two here. I'd love to have the 4th character before we go up the mountain, or at least feel a little bit better that Mog is going to contribute. Why not? Oh, had no idea. Cool. That's nice to know, Shocker. Ooh. Alright, who wants a lima bean shaped like the leader? Yep, no ice yet. Good job, Yeti. Okay, Sabin has 2 checks left after this one. The 2 checks are going to be either Mount Colts, which is usually an unpopular check to do the long walk on it, or, let's see, what's the other one? I know this, the Ghost Train. No music, but there's a second Magicite for us. Beautiful. Okay. Let's see what that is. Cure 2. That's awesome. And you can make good benefit out of Golem. Let's save because we're here. Thank you, Thiff. Appreciate it. Tell you what. The nice thing about the Ghost Train is you get to see what the reward is. We just saved. Let's go see if the reward's any good, and if so, we'll do it. It's a bit of a longer check, but I think I can deal with it. We're making good time right now. An experience egg, as much as I like it, I don't need it. I mean, I'd love to have a second one, but I don't think I'd like 4 minutes to have a second one. We'll see if I rue that decision. I am okay with getting advice over things that have already passed, though I would probably... Actually, you know, I would probably prefer to see it after we're done. If you don't mind, Concuss. I don't want it to influence anything I do on the run. So while I appreciate it, if you'd hold it till the end, that'd be awesome. I don't mind like what Golden did about after I get past something that actually works. Like if you have a tip for a boss that I've already finished beating, then that's fine. But like something that... Use your judgment. If it any way impacts how I would run, hold it. That's a nice, rambling, confusing answer, isn't it? But especially if it's routing advice, I really don't want it right now. But if it's something about like how to beat a boss that I missed out or a free heal or something like that, I'll take it. Is that clear? Okay. 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 It's gonna be a little slow here. Beautiful. And by a little slow, it went pretty fast. And there's Ice 2 on Mog, so now Mog is helpful. Great. This is not a character, which it probably won't be. Okay. Might be time to go do Moogle defense. And all the other stuff. Okay. Right past it. Yep. Tarato teaches. Ooh, strength 2. Heck yes. Let's go. Okay. Secret peek for the Yeti character to see if it's going to give a character. I thought about checking this earlier and decided I would be here soon enough that it wasn't worth my time. Just because I kind of figured the save and stuff was unlikely to pay out. There's a Celas, and that means Magitech goes online for fricking Sabin. But even better than that, there's a couple of really great checks. Magitech Factory is a check that I love. It's fast. That Celas is something we're going to get out of here. We're going to just clear this whole place out. So Kefka at Narsh is going to be a little tricky. We're going to kind of hope there's another character back here besides Celas, but we'll see. There's a whole bunch of neat things we can do. Celas can definitely get that second Illumina. There's another character, but we can't use him right away. Okay, hold it or this one's dust. We could be at 7 checks at 30, which is good for me. Thank you, Veritas. Good to see you. I also started a little late, but Flame Shield. That might be nice if I haven't found fire. And an Ice Shield. Okay, that's our second shield. Well, I guess we don't have to go buy that Ice Shield we saw in South Figaro. Alright, so this is a little sketch because we only have 2 characters. My plan is not to keep Yeti long term, so he's going to be the odd man out here. Okay, you can have this Ice Shield. We have the skills done, so that's good. Yes, I'm prepared. Alright. If this is Magimaster, then it sucks. We do have our emergency Pearl Rod if we need it. Alright, I think we're in good shape for scaling right now, so we are going to try not to hit one of these encounters, and hopefully we'll be focused enough that we don't. Okay, so the first thing we do is we wait here. Messed it up. Nuts. It's not end of the world, but it's not great either. Mog only has so much magic power. I mean, the experience doesn't hurt us, but this is generally going to be a waste of time because we're going to have several of these encounters here. We could smoke bomb if we get a long one, though. There's Cure 2 on Mog, which is nice. But yeah, we're going to have 4, I think, because of the way this works out, if I remember right how it goes. You're just buying time for Mog to get to do his thing. And the problem is Mog is going to go to this next fight without MP, because all 4 of those casts will take him down to 7. There's Ice 2 on Sabin. And then we're going to fight the one on top in a minute. Special Forces. What the heck are these guys? Okay. Not too bad. Okay. And there's the 4th one. It stinks that I messed that up, but it's what we do. Okay. I'm going to check and see if we have an ether and drop it on Mog. We did find an ether, drop it on Mog, and off we go. We're level 20 and 16, so we're way in front of scaling, because scaling's 12. Well, speaking of needing Ice 2, this is lovely. Shake it, Mog. That was not ideal. Alright, fine. We won't risk doing anything with the Illumina, since getting a proc like that's no good. This is not the world's worst fight. It's just going to be a little bit slow, but we're fine. We just consistently try to take actions as efficiently as we can, get as much as we can going. And in fact, if we wait trick, things would be a little bit better, but that's not so good. Okay, I don't appreciate you doing that. I don't know what the heck that was either that hit him. It's pretty bad. Okay. Okay, we're just going to take a minute and make sure that you guys don't lightning me out of this fight and waste all that time that I just did. This is again slow. It's 700. Wow, 700 health on it. That's great. Would you quit doing that? That's going to be like 2 ice casts to get rid of it. Okay. That's this heal, and then Mog should clean up the last heal. Not the most efficient fight. Mog will be out of MP in a little bit here. Would you quit doing that? We'll call health with the Mog here in a sec. Just, I don't want to lose him here. I'm not worried about saving. He's got a lot of health, but... Is it enough? Nope, it's not. Well, Yeti would not have helped me in this fight. He'd be hitting the wrong people all day long. So much stupid health on this guy. And we're like way in front of him in scheduling too, so it's really annoying that we have to do this much to get him. Okay, he's down. Good. I'm sure a pro runner would have played that fight better, but we didn't wipe. We got through it without the world's worst time, so... Bunch more experience here, and now we have Go-Go and Yeti. And Go-Go knows stuff, so cool. Okay, we're going to go ahead and hit Moogle Defense here, just because we can do that quickly too. We're going to have to do a little bit of healing and drop an Ether again, but that's fine. I don't mind Ether hunting a little bit, because we know Sellers is coming. So what's our plan getting out of here is to come over and do the Yeti checks next. Do the Dark World for Narsh. And so there's 3 more checks to pick up in there, one of which is Sellers and another of which the Tritalk check could be an Esper. So if we're lucky, we could be at 5 Espers before 40 minutes and have 5 characters. And again, that's moving at a good clip for me. Kupo, boys. Okay. Okay. Wow. All right, we're going to remember he has an Illumina. Don't know if he's going to be good with it, but we'll see. Haha, sneak right past him. Much better than the last one. What is this, the land of the 1,000 ice bosses? Alright, Go-Go, let's see how you are for strength. Good, Yeti. Nice proc there, Sabin. Way to miss. Cool. And that's just about 8 checks in 30 minutes, so that's a good start for me. Okay. And there's another Magicite. That's what we want down here. That's lovely. Okay. Interesting times. Okay, we don't need to heal because there's going to be a free heal spot coming up in just a second here when we go get Cellas. We can go drink out of the toilet here and we'll be good. Okay. Safety save just in case we see the dragon. Did you learn your Phantom? You did. What do you get from Bahamut? Stamp? Oh, Bolt 2. Awesome. I mean, this is... I'd love to have better magic on Mog than we do, but it's what it is. Don't forget what you're doing. Gotta heal. So this is an interesting question. I mean, we're going to leave that Strength +2 Esper parked on Sabin basically the whole time now, just to let him sit and stack that with the Experience Egg, because we started with it. He's going to be good enough with it. So the only one who's actually going to be actively learning spells right now is Mog, and Bolt 2 is worth learning. So do we just go ahead and take the dragon? We don't worry about that next Esper right now until we go get it, save the walking? Yes, we do. So we'll take the dragon right here. Skull Dragon. Okay. You're not going to like these Luminous very much. Okay. You know, now's the time saving when you want to be proccing, bro. Cool. That was clean. I like that fight a lot. There's Bolt 2 on Mog, and there's a Muscle Belt, which is fun. And a Dragon Horn, which would probably be sold for money. Okay, this is what our potions are for. A lot of extra time saving there. Okay. We need... looks like we need 2 and 5. We need 7 more checks for go mode. 16 minimum. Okay. We can take the cranes. Especially nice that Mog learned how to do lightning. Okay. Are we fast enough to do this before Tech Barrier happens? I think we are. And if not, Saving can finish it. Mog, you beautiful creature. Really would be nice to have fire magic. I'm really wondering how badly I want to go and get the stupid fire shield. Okay, Seraphim has Bio, Warp, and Sleep. You don't know those, so that's great. Yeah, I hate the walking that's going to be involved to get over to the stupid Lone Wolf and that spot where he's just buried in his place. But, okay, so this is how Brick walked it yesterday, and we're going to try it because I don't know it. Okay. Gold Hairpin. That's awesome for Mog. And this will be Cellas. I mean, having fire magic is very nice, especially if we come across a Tritalk, especially because we're about to get rid of Yeti. So let's actually, 3 Stone Buffler. Okay, well, we just happen to know some lightning, so let's bolt him. Bye, Yeti. Not bad there, Go-Go. That could be bad. It's a little bad, but it's not too terrible. This guy has a lot of hit points, so we're going to be in this fight for a little while. We just want to be careful with it. Should have weight tricked there, but we'll get better with that as we go along. And that should have weight tricked a little bit too, but okay. There we go. Cool. Alrighty. And this should be Cella's, who's going to have 3 to 4 checks we're going to really want to go do right now. There's Warp, there's Sleep, and there's Bio. So that Bio's ready in case we run into Fumbaba. Seriously? Okay. Not interested in hanging out with you guys right now, so... Bye. Used to the check just automatically awarding stuff. Okay. There comes Cella's into the party. Pocket Sand. Sha-sha-sha. Cella's, what do you have? You're a decent fighter. You got good magic power. That's awesome. Okay. You're going to get an earring. Let's see. You're going to get this earring too, and we're going to get that over there. I like you, Go-Go, but Cella's is going to be better than you. Okay. Probably a little early to be doing all this menuing, but it's what we're doing here, just because of getting it done. Could have been a little more efficient to open it later. Why am I out here? I always do that because I think I have to transition screen like I do on the other side to get out here. As badly as I want fire, we're not going to take the time to walk over there for it. That's a later Grant problem. We're going to hope we find an Esper with fire on it. Speaking of finding an Esper with stuff on it, a little bit inefficient airship driving, but that's okay. We still also have Go-Go's check in our pocket if we want it. Red cap. X-Pot. We're going to check the relic shop in case there's a Genji or an offering. That could make somebody really good. Because I don't mind making Cella's into a caster with what she has going on right now. And then just doing double Illumina on what's-his-face. But it's not here. Okay. Could have saved that loot a little bit, but we're okay. Okay. So if we do full Magitech Factory, we can be at 15 checks at 50 minutes, which is decent for me, but it's a little slower than I probably need to be if I really want to be competitive here. Okay, the Ragnaroks. What spell do I want to get on Cella's to start? I really don't have that much attack magic for her, so... I mean, getting Cure 2 and Bolt 2 are probably the big things, and Bolt 2 is probably more important right now. The healing is just... Mog can handle healing pretty well. So, if there's a 3 spell on this, we probably want to get that on Cella's as quickly as possible. Okay. This is on pace, though, for 18 checks at the hour mark, which is great. Okay. Alright, so Ragnarok's the new one. That's at the bottom. Ragnarok teaches Fire and Ultima. Great. Ultima is going to be good for Mog. You want Bahamut. Okay. So So that should get Ice 2 and Lightning 2 and Bolt 2 on Celas. Between that and the stupid Illumina, we should be in good shape with her. So if we get Ultima on Mog, that's actually 3 characters. That covers our 3 lanes. And then we could just pair Go-Go with either Mog or Celas, depending on how we feel about lanes. Green Cherry. Still not above looting to find a couple things. There's another Gauntlet. Tsarina Gown. Interesting. That could actually be really good on Celas. I don't remember if that's like a top armor or not. But we're going to wait till we open the menu and do this boss fight without it. So we're going to make a decision about whether we take the 3rd check here, but we probably will. We still need another character, and I don't mind looking for it here. Hi, Glue Smello. Hope your race with Golden Shocker went really well tonight. Well, Funbaba, we were just talking about you. Guess who knows bio? Oh, that hit a little hard. Okay. That also hit a little hard. Nice proc. Double Illumina is kind of nice. Considering the seed I had today, I didn't find a single big weapon for buying, and I ended up having to buy Atmo weapons and stick them on a less than ideal person. This is payback for the crappy seed I ran earlier. Alright, we're not going to heal, we're just going to go. We're not going to save. Okay. That also has Ultima on it. Beautiful. Did you finish learning Bahamut yet? No, you didn't yet. So we're going to keep going here. That should carry you through the next fight. But that has Ultima and Cure 2 on it. That's going to be perfect for Celas. Not that I'm sure how much Ultima I can cast, but I do have that gold hairpin, which is really nice. So that gives me a little bit of flexibility to do stuff with it, especially if one has a big magic pool. Tincture was not what I wanted to step out for 4 seconds and grab. Is there anything here that makes me quit? No, because I need a character, and so we're going to see this thing through. Oh, the Yeti. Let's go get him. Wish we had fire. Oh, no. I mean, Go-Go's not end of the world terrible, but I'd love to get him back if we can. That's fine. Alright. Let's go ride the train. So what do we have left? We know that Sabin doesn't have anything. His check has an egg on it, which would be lovely to be putting on Celas right now, but it's not 5 minutes lovely. There's Siren. Okay, so we have Golem and Siren. That covers most of our needs here. We're just looking for instant death and mute, and that covers almost everything we need for Final Kefka. We are potentially 2 checks away at this point. We need a character and an Esper, and if we get that character, then we are in super duper scary go mode. So I'm glad we're doing this check. I'm glad we're going to pick up experience. We're going to build the characters here a little bit. We're going to think really hard about what we're going to do here. Phoenix down goes here, and now we start getting into those tents that I got. Where are my tents? Sleeping bag, there we go. Okay, how'd you do on learning magic? Did you learn any Bahamut magic? You still haven't learned any magic yet. I'd really like you to learn the basics first. Sorry, dog said. If this does not net us our character, we're going to Go-Go's check next. If it does net us our character, then we're going to panic a little bit. We'd like to take all of these if we can. This is not a very strong check. Okay. Okay, this is stronger than I thought it would be. Okay. 11k and 15 experience. That's really good. There's some magic on Cella's. Be nice if she was working toward Ultima now, but we can wait. She'll be sitting with the Cure 2 and other Esper for a while. Okay. These guys stink. We're just going to take them out with Fight. From Hell's Heart, he stabs at me. No magic points. Boo. Okay. And once again, no MP points. That's sad. Would have been kind of nice to heal cells, but I just want to get through. Who are you going to throw? No wrench throwing. We'd be brave enough to go straight to the check? Probably. Okay, see if we get Ice 2 on Cella's here. Okay, you are owed payback, sir, so let's go ahead and play the game with you. I think that hurts him, but I'm not 100% sure, but that's why I don't mind him going first. Yeah. Don't kill Cella's, please. Thank you. I think she may have that snow muffler on. That might be making a big difference. Come on. Nice proc. Okay, we'll wait for Sabin. Or we won't. We'll be done. Beautiful. Nice to pay that dude back after the problems he's caused me with statues. Mog naturally learned fire. That's some fire, and there's Ice 2 on Cella's. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Seraphim? No, it was Siren. Siren has Bolt 3 and X Zone? Heck yes. Sorry, Mog. You gotta get to work on some other stuff. Okay, what was the other good new Esper? Was it Phantom? Phantom's good, but that's not it. Bahamut, Alexander, yes. Okay, so we're getting into endgame-ish levels, too. I mean, level 34 on Cella's is awesome. There's our next character, and that does not help with the Esper hunting, and didn't think so. I like you that you have Throw, but we probably should have taken him. Really, we're going to do this fight instead. Okay. So I think Gogo's check is next. Don't wait, Trick. Just wait a little bit here. Okay. We don't want him to take swings at me because these things generally hit pretty hard. But we also don't want to be weight tricking because we want the timer to go down to get the jerk face in. Patiently wait. They gotta stop coming at some point, right? There we go. Awful long wait to get him. Alright, we have Strago. I kind of want to put Strago in the party, but I also kind of want to leave Gogo. Because Gogo knows all the magic, and he's not been bad as a caster. Okay, Magitech Factory's done. That gives us some nice, neat stuff on him. Where the heck were we going? We're going to Gogo's check. Yeah, that's on the upper end of what that can be, Doc. So that's kind of annoying. Alright, so this is our chance to switch in to think about switching Strago in. Okay. Safety save just in case something weird happens in here. So now we are one Esper away from go mode. Good man. Eats me right away. Alright, now we see how long we get hosed around by the stupid walker. light up our characters because we got it. Alright, so here's the troublemaker. Nope. Got a little brave, and he got me. But I wanted to check these 2 chests anyway, so let's see what's down here. Free elixirs, always nice. 2 elixirs? Well, hello. Never have I been so happy to be kicked off there. Okay. Okay, make up your mind and walk to the right, please. Yes, that was close. Whew. Yeah, it's been a good night, Doc. Free tent, I don't mind that. Okay. If Go-Go fails, where are we going next? Probably going to have to do a Strago check, and probably going to see who's at Fnatic, what's at Fnatic's tower. As long as that check is, yeah, that's not what we wanted here. Shadow, you're beautiful, and you have a great vigor, and you have natural magic, and I should have fixed my party right there, but I'm dumb. Alright. Alright, so now we have to make our decision. And I've been putting it off. Let's take a look at it and think about what's in here. Change party members. Okay, we definitely want you. We definitely want you. We definitely want you. You have natural magic and 48 vigor, which is awesome. You have 37. And you just know magic and you're not great on magic power. So we're going to take Shadow. Because he's cool. We're going to unequip Go-Go real quick. Okay. We'll equip Shadow in just a minute. This also starts putting us in range of skip when we're done with it. Okay. Mithril Shield's fine. You can have optimum equipment. Skills. Mog, did you learn the Siren stuff like you should? You did not, so that's being worked on right now, so that's good. Cure 2 is good for you. Golem's good for you. Bahamut's probably the best place to start you, though. Okay. You're going to get a hero ring. No, the hero ring goes somewhere else. You're going to get an earring, and you're going to get a Moogle charm. And you're going to get the hero ring back for now. Okay. This is a little bit scary. That could be an Esper, so we're going for it. Big weapon for Shadow is also not end of the world bad, but... I mean, if I get a sub 90 on stream, I'm going to be very pleased with myself. And we're potentially on pace for that right now if there's nothing terrible, and if we can find our Esper fast enough. Because if this place pans out entirely, then what we do next is we go to... Opera House Dragon, we take out the right lane, and then we're at skip, and we're potentially at skip at like 105 to 107. And that's enough, even if I have a slow Kefka fight to get it done. Okay, this guy doesn't always like to fight you. You gotta get like right in his face to wake him up. Okay. This is a little bit of a problem because I don't have the thing that he hates. And I don't have ultimate either. I do have regular fire. Been really nice if I had Ultima for this fight, but what are you going to do? I'd best not be frozen. So Shadow naturally knew Bolt too, and the magic on him is just wrong. Yeah, that was a miscast there. Let's cast Bolt this time, Mog. Just keep plugging away at it. You can get him. There we go. He's a weaker dragon. It sucks not having fire, and if I get set up to go to the tower without fire, then I need to go buy those fire rods I saw. Just spell everything I have and buy as many of them as I can. There's Cure 3 on... Oh, Natural Magic Shadow got Cure 3. Alright, I'm really happy I put you in the party, bro. The Espers only summon one thing, but they can only be summoned once during the seed. So it's a once per fight, or otherwise I had to summon Bahamut again, because that was a great help for that fight. And we need to kind of get everybody set back up in a second here. So the Bolt 3 Esper can go over to Shadow. Actually, no, we want him to be learning whatchamacallit, Behemoth suit. Okie dokie. First choice to wear it's you, if you can. It's not, but I'll let you wear the Snow Muffler. That's great. You can wear the Behemoth suit. Can you... You can wear this Arena gown, great, and you already have stuff, so... Okay, stop is neat in case of whatchamacallit, so we'll deal with that. You can have Alexander, and you... What do you need? You can keep working on Ultima there. There is a multi-option. If you play Moogle Cup, you could summon it multiple times in the same battle, but I have to be a little more choosy. Yeah, getting out of here by an hour is about as good as this is going to be. Just time-consuming fight, and this one may be time-consuming too, especially if it's going to be something that requires fire. Tri-Talk would be ugly here. Of course, I think Shadow should be strong enough that he'll know Fire Dance, or Ritual Fire Dance, or whatever that is. This guy, however, we can own his sorry butt right now. And he learned Ice 3. That's very useful, too. Shadow, I'm glad I took you, man. You got good stuff. Yeah, run away, baby boy. 25 magic points. Cure 2 for Shadow. Okay. Let's see if we can walk out of here without too many problems. Oh, don't boo because I got an easy boss. Just be happy for me, Doc. I'm sure that there's going to be like a sub 70-minute seed from the expert runners of this thing, but I'm having a good time. I'm not making major mistakes. It's going well. This feels really good. And we're just kind of cruising right now. We want to keep it going. About the only way I'd feel better is if I'd picked up a Mega Elixir somewhere, but beggars can't be choosers. We got to be happy with what we got, especially because we're going to have 19 checks at the hour mark. All right. If we don't get an Esper here, we are probably headed to the little island with the cave and the coral eaten thing. If we do get the Esper, we're headed to the Opera House. You want him to be, if you really want to screw me on him, you really want him to be on one of the lanes, specifically the left or the right lane when we go to the Kefka's Tower. Alright, be something good, please. Beautiful. That's Zone Seek. That's awesome. My only other worry is I don't have instant death, but we can deal with that. Okay. No time to screw around. Let's go. Curiosity. Zone Seek teaches Zone 3, Bolt 3, which is awesome. No need to save. Let's go. Alright, we're going to do 3 checks and get Skip. I don't know. If we get Magimaster, the best protection we have against him is probably just to play the Meteor card on the handful of people that know it, and then Ultima, because we've got that on a few... I think we've got Ultima pretty soon now. Alright, well... We just happen to know Ice 3, which you're not going to like very much. We have a force shield. We should get that on somebody. Whoever's got the behemoth suit on is going to get the force shield also. There's Ultima on Mog. Force armor. That's fun too. Okay. Alright, so we don't forget what we're going to do. We're going to go buy as many fire rods as we think we can reasonably afford. I don't think I have a need to go shopping for anything else here. It's going to be a little bit scary going through Kefka 3 because I don't have a great way to take that guy out without getting hit by Meteor or Train or something stupid like that, but we'll deal with it. Okay, what can we sell? Peace Ring can go. Muscle Belt's fine. We'll keep that just in case. Bone Club goes. No Human Horn. Black Belt goes. Swordbreaker goes. Rage Ring can go. Gauntlet I want to keep. Pod Bracelet I'll get rid of. No Fake Mustache. Keep the Ribbon. Keep the Gold Hairpin for sure. No Thief. Hyper Wrist is nice for certain people. Okay. 5 Fire Rods. That gives me a lot of options here for the end. Okay. Little party equip here. Okay, how many sleeping bags do we have? 4. Great. Okay. This is going to be my best chance to sub 90 in front of you folks, so let's see if we can do it. If we get an awful statue boss, that could still derail this, so it's not guaranteed yet, but we're doing really good for me. I'm really pleased. Okay, Shadow, you, not you. Okay. Light up that we have 9 Espers, because we do. Good times. Okay, there's going to have to be some final Esper equipping as well to get set for the final fight, because we need to have Siren, we need to have Golem, and if we have any sort of instant death, I don't think we have Raiden or Odin, and I think we were learning X-Zone on a couple people though, so that's good. This is annoying. Mog, it's almost time for us to get the gold hairpin on you. Good job, guys. That is as clean as after having had a couple bad tentacle fights, that feels really good. Okay, and Shadow gets Ultima as well. Offering. That doesn't really help us with what we got there. What can we get you besides that? Oh, and we want Phantom equipped too. Okay.
Prepare ship for light speed!
No. Light speed is too slow.
Light speed too slow?
Yes.
We're gonna have to go right to ludicrous speed. Ludicrous speed? So we've never gone that fast before.
Okay, so I believe there's going to be an automatic heal when we warp out of here. I seem to always get my party healed for free with that, but we're going to do a drop and save just in case there's something weird on the lanes. I know it takes extra time, but I think it's worth it. How fast can we kill this dragon? Okay. You don't know Bolt 3. That's too bad. But the blue dragon just got his butt kicked, so that's too bad for him. And there's stop on Shadow. Cat Hood. Great. Can you equip it? No. Can you equip it? Yes, you can. Okay. Hopefully our last warp's done. I know it's a waste of time, but we want to have a chance to re-equip a little bit on people and just kind of set things up the way we want. And then in we go. in at 107, so that's fun. Okay. Okay, you're gonna get Golem, because that's really important, right? No, you're supposed to get Golem. You are gonna get Siren. And you get Phantom already. That's beautiful. Okay. Okay. So we're going to put Sabin in the left lane because he has plenty of levels. We're going to put Shadow and Mog in the middle lane, and we're going to put Celas by herself in the right lane. We're going to get some help for Celas there. You're going to get to help him, and you're going to go in the middle. The idea is going to be to pass the experience egg around. So we want to give the experience egg. It's going to be Sabin first. So I guess Hero Ring and probably Hyper Wrist for him. Because he's just sat on the Strength Esper and he is just going to be an attack bot this entire game. Okay. Don't freeze him, please. Yeah, I'd best not be frozen. Well, Yeti, you tried. Good night, Sabin, you're a beast. He one-shotted. We might be able to get through the stupid thing if we just time up that segment right and we hit a proc or two. I'm going to steal another idea I saw from Jaser about how to handle Kefka 3, and specifically the Sleeper. There's another Behemoth suit. Cool. I mean, he's been wearing, he's a decent character, and he's been wearing a Strength Esper all game and has an Illumina. He is really boss right now. Okay, and he's actually going to be even better in a second here because we're going to put this Hyper Wrist on him. Alright. So I think this next one's going to go on Mog. Okay. Nope. Earrings for you. And Google Charm for you. So this is going to be a little slower because they're not Malays, but we'll see how they do. This is just Ultros. We're going to kick his butt with some Lightning 3. Unfortunately, you only know Lit 2, Bolt 2. Oh, you know Throw? Awesome. Throw Shuriken while we're waiting around. Nice! Throw straight go! Okay, you are officially backup character, bud. Okay. Didn't check the validation chest. I hope that's not bad luck. Alright. Let's give the people what they want. Oh, seriously? You know, I queued the stupid Blitz. I'm really not pleased that you did that to me. Holy time waste, Batman. Alright. We are doing this to appease stream here. Go get it, Shadow. Alright. Well, that fight shouldn't have gone anywhere near that long, but... Okay. Okay. Huh. That's a little bit of a mistake. Because now I don't have... I'm going to have to use the tent for Sellers. That's going to take a little more time. Okay. Again, just a little bit more experience on Sellers won't hurt. Knows has a long animation time, but I don't remember his elemental weaknesses, and I don't want to risk doing something stupid here. She has a force shield. I got a spare force shield for somebody. Wish you knew Ultima, but Celis doesn't know it. That's beautiful. Okay, we have 3 elixirs. We have to be smart about that too. We have the malaise, we just gotta keep them alive. Okay. All right. Alright, let's see if we can do it like the big professional Burkhead type streamers do. Alright. Shadow. Celes. Mog. Sabin. No Sid. Sid sucks. High Elm. Alright, PB is unlikely here, but being sub 90, which is the best I've done live for you guys on stream, is very possible if I don't wipe. So let's not count our chickens before they're hatched. We got a lot less to do here. Alright, Shadow, Celes, Mog, Sabin, and Stragos are back up. Okay. You learn X Zone? You did not, but we'll go ahead and dump that right now. That was unnecessary and stupid. And we're not weight tricking like we should. We should be a little more careful here. Okay. See if it hits. It did. That's awesome. But Shadow didn't need to cast that there. Don't just stupidly fight, Grant. Okay. Go get the Shadow. We have Tech Missile if we need it to. Okay. That's about as good a first phase as I can remember having in some time. Okay, we know Siren, we know X Zone, and hopefully Siren's not on Mog, because that's a mistake if I set it up that way. And if we have a choice with Mog, we take Siren first. You do not have Siren, so we're going to X Zone with you. You have Siren, don't you? Beautiful. It missed. That's too bad. Dump a Curon Cell is there. Didn't get it that time either. That's annoying. No X zone for you, just making sure that there's not break or anything dumb like that. Okay, that's the tiger head down super fast. Okay. Did you learn X zone? You did not. There we are. We got it that time. Okay. I mean, it's nice when you get everything. Okay. Okay, that is about as clean as second Kefka phases I've had. It's still going to take a miracle to PB here. But this is going really well. This is going really well. Okay. Media would be preferred to not happen here. That was also not what we wanted. Whoa. Holy moly, that hit hard. Okay. Okay, that's almost got it dead. Nobody's carrying Golem. That's a problem. That's a big problem. You're carrying Golem. Awesome. Okay. We got about 2k on it right now. We got about 12k on it. We're going to be in a little bit of danger here. Yeah, now we're in a lot of danger here. Here comes Medio. This is a little bit risky. Extra crispy recipe. Okay. Go get it, guys. Okay. Oh my gosh. Wow. This should be pretty slam dunkable here. I don't see how we're going to get hit by Fallen One. We just got to go. Just kill him as fast as possible. PB on the table, folks. Let's do this. That's 10. That's 20. That's 24. That's 34. This should do it. That's 42. That's 52. This may be it here. If this is it, this is a PB. That's a PB for me by about 25 seconds. And I've had that's been a while. That other seed where I PB'd was incredibly jettier than this one. That's about as well as I have played Worlds Collide ever. It helps when they hand you Illuminous like candy at the beginning, but I took advantage of it and I did the things, and that felt really good. Thank you for the GGs, Veritas, Doc Cossack, Jazer particularly, because I steal a lot of great ideas from you. I appreciate all the time you stream. I am watching and listening as much as work will allow me to. That's great. I've had 2 last place finishes in Ultros Underground in the last 2 weeks, and so hopefully this is going to be a little bit better this time. Thank you for the GGs there also, Raph. All right, let's see where I landed. Next to last place, but next to last place is next to last place. I'm not surprised because there's good runners in here that are a lot better than me, but that's really good. And really, I don't know, I'll take it. I mean, people like Jazer and Golden Shocker were sub 70. I mean, Golden Shocker at a 103, which is crazy. But no, that's really good. I'm only like 4 minutes behind Papa Shango. That's almost unbelievably good for me. So we'll take it. There's a few other people to come in, and we'll see how it goes. Like F. Coughlin's been kind of in my skill. Well, he's still better than me, frankly. I'm probably the bottom runner who does these, but dang, that feels good. All right, let's load this thing up and see how we did stat-wise, because this will actually be really fun to review. And then we can probably go back and watch like Jazer's run tomorrow or something. Shango's run. All right, final time. That's probably also my best final battle as well. Yeah, 7-minute final battle. I have not done one of those yet. That's really, really good for me. Just really, really strong. Had all the protections, spotted everything. That was really good. Picking up X-Zone is a big deal. All right, so there's our final party, and the levels are really strong. The characters are really, really good. I'll probably read the comments in a bit. All right, let's do a little analysis here, figure out what's going on, and then probably rage all out. 30 minutes of battle is good for me. 246 in shop's fine. Menus are a little longer than I think I need to be, but that's still, again, still really good. So there's Shadow with his stats. And there's Cella's with the Force Shield and the Illumina. So what was her strength at the end? Her vigor's 32. Shadow would have been better had he been able to equip it. I didn't even think to do that, but him having natural magic, he was so good with the magic power. Cella's would have theoretically been a little bit better than that, but Shadow was picking up like Ice 3, which I wasn't finding anywhere else. And that could have been useful and a little better, but we were just doing so much damage it wasn't a problem. There's Mog and frickin' 112 Vigor because he wore the Strength Esper the whole time. That was a bad man in Savin. And having the Snow Muffler just protected the heck out of him. I don't think he needed that Ice Shield, but there's there. Starting assets with Magitech and Health. There's our seed data, and then here's our route, which I'm just going to scroll through a little bit in case somebody wants to see it at some point. But yeah, that felt really, really good, guys. Except I didn't play the "Your Schwartz was as big as mine" sound effect when we found the first Illumina. Or the second one. Would have been great for either of them. Okay. So these are my history of runs. So here's a graph of the last ones I've been able to do on here, but you can see that's a 2. There's my first Ultra seeded at 206. And the ones I've been able to play on this computer, I play a bunch where I have to break them up and can't do the tracker, but the last couple you see me do is 137, 138, there's a 127, there's a 125. This was a really, really good run for me. This seed was definitely friendly, but it's neat to be able to take advantage of it. Okay, and then just looking at my times, all of these are low. Average battle time has been 40, so I'm 10 minutes under that because I'm not wiping. I had mostly efficient battles other than the... there were a couple of them that just had a little bit more than I'd like, but that wasn't bad. Airship time, again, down a minute because I didn't have to waste around too much. Menu time is down 2 minutes. That's really good. And shop time is down, not much underneath it, but I don't think I shopped too badly. So Well, that's really cool, guys. Thank you so much for hanging with me. Glad to show some progress for y'all. All right, let's see about raiding y'all out. I will probably be streaming on Thursday night. Time is not certain because I've got some family stuff planned, so I may start usual time. I might also start earlier because I may be missing band. We'll see how it all works out. All right. Let me see. Apex Corvid's on there, but we raided him pretty recently. Let's see if there's anybody else playing right now. I'm the only person that's playing this. And Free Enterprise. InBed's out there messing around with Friday Night Flags. Yeah, why not? We haven't raided InBed in a long time, and he's playing Free Enterprise, so we're going to kick you guys over to that. He's messing around with some Friday Night Flags for the community race. Thank you guys so much for watching me, by the way. I really appreciate it. Appreciate you putting up with me learning Worlds Collide. I hope all of you have a great Wednesday tomorrow. Be good to the people around you. Be prepared, because Thursday is Weird Al's birthday, and so we'll be happy to celebrate him. And be a force for good in the world. Thank you for hanging out to watch with me. I am eternally grateful. It makes me feel like a rock star that you guys choose to spend your evening with me. Good night.